Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cottage.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Cash.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week. And we're thawed out.
Yeah. So temperatures, it was a polar vortex here. Temperatures got down where I live to negative 56 with wind chill. Mm-hmm. Chickens are fine. A lot of people had questions about that. I use the deep litter method, so it keeps their coop a little bit warmer, but no frostbite or anything. I kept the door shut to the coop, so I just fed them in there and they were fine. Schools were canceled.
Life was canceled.
Yeah, we just kind of sat indoors and sang Kumbaya. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we had tons of questions. First of all, Vicky wanted a shout out, so hello, Vicky. Linda wanted to know, are Real Housewives of Cross Stitch shirts available?
No, they're
We
not.
made these on our Cricut with vinyl. My H is peeling off. I need to go iron it. Pamela, can embroidery pieces be included in Mania?
Sure.
Yep, and on the Stitch Mania Facebook group, there's a lot of people who share their embroidery as well. Patricia, Chelsea, I noticed your needle is missing. Do you carry your needle from project to project? Normally I would have a needle with every project, but somehow my needles just, I don't know. If you hear him sucking, he's eating his snacks. I'm trying to bribe him with some yogurt melts and Super Puffs, so we'll see how this goes.
And after that runs out, we'll just use cat treats.
Not like catnip last week. I have a little jar next to my stitching spot that I just plug into the fabric that I'm using at that point, but normally I would have a plethora of needles. Teresa, who makes Monaco? Maybe we should band together and contact them.
So Charles Craft makes Monaco, but I think DMC bought them, and that's when all this happened. But I've read things from some of you that say that it's coming back or whatever, but we don't have any idea. But maybe you should start sending them letters.
Diane, what's the trick to cutting sticky board? She has a guillotine cutter, so it's easier for her. A lot of people, though, have commented when we've talked about this in the past.
Those
rotary cutter and a quilting ruler.
Oh, right. But one of those, what's that knife called?
An X-Acto knife. We tried that. Don't you remember?
No, we tried it on that foam board, and I thought I was going to just
slice off her finger. She didn't want to even take the cap off the X-Acto knife. She's not very good with sharp items. Stitchy Chris, Priscilla, when do you start planting your garden? Do you order seeds?
I start planting my garden usually Mother's Day weekend.
You know, first, okay, let's rewind. She doesn't plan her garden.
Oh, I thought you said plant.
No, planning. Do you plan anything? She doesn't plan. She just slaps it in the ground and hopes it grows. Whatever's at the flea market for $1 is what she buys. Because there's this person who sells really good plants.
So I used to always go to Home Depot and I'd buy the 2 for $5 tomato plants, but why shouldn't you buy them for $1? And you guys saw all the tomato plants
right.
and cucumbers that I had out there.
Peppers.
And
you got your pepper plants too. So we're hoping that lady is there at the flea market this year. I think we found her because you had a late start to your garden 2 years ago or something.
I had a late start last year because of the fence.
I know, but the year before is when you found her, so.
It was a different lady though. That we've shopped at 2 different people there.
Do you order seeds? Yes, some zinnias.
The fancy zinnias.
The fancy ones. Here you go, Bob. Okay. But she doesn't like plot it out or anything. And she doesn't really rotate her crops because of what grows. Your spacing is weird, so she doesn't really rotate her stuff. Like, no, don't take gardening tips from us. We're her hydrangeas and stuff like that, but no. Just slap it in the ground and hope it grows, okay? Jean, I love Ray Dunn now. Do you guys have the dog treat jar? I do.
Yeah, I found that for you, didn't I?
Yep. Do you have it? No. Sorry, Ran.
Yeah, she doesn't get dog treats. She gets cat treats with Calvin at night. She had like stomach problems a few years ago, and I cut everything off.
She has to eat grain-free and all that kind of stuff. She doesn't get table scraps.
Yeah, she must have celiac. So
she's a mess if you feed her anything weird. So my mom's always yelling at David, "Don't feed her anything." Well, I just gave her something. Stop feeding her. All right, Nan, and it makes me nervous when I watch her overnight or something that I'm gonna feed her something because my dogs get Well, you saw yesterday. They get in the garbage can, so they get whatever we're having for dinner.
I can't believe you posted that.
I just wanted it for my memories, so next year I can laugh about it because I'm really ticked off about it right now. Since she figured out the baby was sticking around like a month to 2 months after he was born, she started being really bad. Like, I go in her cage.
She's been bad since the day you brought her home.
She's been bad about like protecting food or getting food off the table, but not going into the garbage can. And then I go into her cage and she's got paper plates in there, Ziploc bags that she's just taken out of the trash. I'm like, oh my God. All right. Back to questions. Nan, stitching the Halloween Silver Creek sampler you showed on black. What do you plan to stitch the cat and bat? I was going to leave it up to my mom. I think something sparkly or something for it to stand out, but I have no idea. Or gray, remember?
I don't know. I'm like not in the sparkly. I don't use it.
She was trying to figure out a politically correct way to say I don't like it.
No, I like it, but I don't want stitching to be hard.
Oh, because the stuff is a little bit trickier to stitch with.
I've used it a couple of times, like on the stockings when you have to use it, and it was a pain in the butt.
I've rewatched some of our videos and I can tell where we censor ourselves. Like, you just want to say PA. All right, let's see. Kim, Cash is awesome. Is it time for another sibling? A lot of you thought I was pregnant last week. I don't know. Thank you.
Because we said we had a
big. That was 2 weeks ago though, when people were putting, "Oh, you're pregnant." No, I'm not yet. And Rich put that Woody needed a Buzz Lightyear. After we get back from Walt Disney World, I mean, I'll start trying again, I guess. Yes, I want more. He has 2 older siblings, but yes, I want younger siblings. I want all the babies. Just give me all the babies. Mom's probably rolling her eyes because of how nuts I am with 3 already. Nikki, have the girls been stitching or have they moved on to another hobby? The oldest one she's like sometimes picks up her stitching, but she's moved on to diamond painting, and the younger one, she didn't want to continue stitching, so she's not stitching right now. Okay. Isabel, do you have your mania plans for this year yet?
I know that I'm going to do a start every day in May, but I am just kind of figuring out what patterns I want to bring to the party.
We'll do a video on it, of course.
But like if I picked them all now, I'd be changing them because of market. So.
For those of you new to the cross stitch world, market happens
the first week of March.
Yeah, the first week of March, next month, where all of the designers, not all of them, but a lot of designers come together and they
shops go there and buy their
new releases.
They bring out all their new releases.
Okay. Kentucky Woman Stitcher, did you use the called for floss in the Country Cottage Needlework seasonal celebrations winter? 2 people asked that. Did you?
Gosh, I don't remember. I stitched it a few years ago. If you check my blog, maybe you could. But I don't think I did. I think I used DMC.
Well, called for DMC, that would be...
Yeah, but I don't know if I used the call for DMC either.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So check the blog. Erin, will you be continuing your mania this year or picking up new projects? I will probably pick up new projects, but I might keep Mondays for my previous mania stuff.
I thought we were doing Tuesdays. We're trying to think of a hashtag for Tuesdays to be mania. Like,
I don't know, like Tidy Up Tuesday or something like that, to tidy up all my old projects. What is that cat doing? But I don't know. But I want a new start every day of the week because I like it. I'm trying to clean up all my like whips that I have like 20 stitches left to do and get them out of the way.
And I think I'm done with winter.
Yo, Mama
I'm
Dog.
tired of winter stitching. I want to stitch spring.
You're making my eye twitch. Yo, Mama Dog, do you use a stiffener when you're making bows out of homespun or ticking? What's the trick to get them to stand up if you don't?
No.
What's the trick?
I don't know.
She uses a lot of ribbons. So she
uses
uses separate. Yeah. Gee whiz, have you ever coffee tea dyed colored Monaco?
Yeah.
Yep. We don't keep it in the tea coffee as...
and we do blue.
We don't keep it in as long because we don't want to take away the actual
Plus,
color.
we dyed aqua and we dyed pink and we slapped that in tea coffee too. Mm-hmm.
Lori, what do you do when your sticky board isn't big enough for your piece?
Put 2 together and put little pieces in between to make it strong.
Make it work. Lorraine, Chelsea, it looks like you use the same colored fabric for everything. Is everything tan? We used to stitch only on tea coffee dyed fabric. That was something, it's neutral. It's a neutral. Now we have gray and muted blue. But these are things that we want to match our decorations.
It looks more vintagey and country. That's why we don't go for the bright colors because of that. But like I just said, we did aqua and pink last year, and we stitched on that, and they were really pretty spring pieces. So.
Yep. But a lot of my stuff will be on coffee tea dyed tan flavor.
Do you want to give them to me?
I will. Yes, in a minute. Kim, this was so mean. Have you considered Calvin and Cash to replace Chelsea for her chair? Thanks
Yes,
a lot.
on a daily basis.
Cheryl, have you done any mirabilias, and what are you doing in Minnesota?
No, we have not done any mirabilias. For me, they don't go with my house, but I do really like the Santas, and
They're beautiful.
so maybe someday.
They're beautiful. What are we doing in Minnesota?
There's a retreat run by Farm Girl Michelle
Rudy.
Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat, and the attendees they should be getting it like in the next week or two, special design that they get to stitch. That's amazing. And
Agreed.
I just got a Facebook message from Michelle this morning because she's stitching it right now, and it's awesome. But anyway, we'll be teaching a class on how to finish that. So
She'll be teaching 2 classes. They're breaking the retreat attendees into 2 groups, and then she's going to, with my help, teach 2 classes. All right, and Cash is doing a meet and greet there. He's signing autographs. Because my kid can sign autographs, Joanna Gaines. Just because your kid has teeth, it can say, Mom, mine can sign autographs. All right, Helen, tell me again where you can purchase Priscilla's flosses. Her favorite flosses are listed in the description box below. It's
that's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to have my phone and show them how to go down in that down box. And should we do that or no? My phone is right there.
I can't get up.
Okay.
I will show it on my iPad right after this. I don't want to lose my spot. But it's needle case goodies on Etsy. We'll probably have to
and down in our down box, which we will show you, there's links for it. There's a little arrow below the video. There's links down there that you can click on those links, and it should take you right there.
Regina, have either of you stitched a drawn thread or Victoria Sampler designs? I have Victoria Sampler designs, those little chickens, right? They're ornaments. And she's done she's done a drawn thread Halloween piece. Have you done any more? We've purchased some patriotic ones that we really loved.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yes, I did that one, and I do have quite a few of them to stitch. I have a really big Halloween one that I might start this year. I got that when I went to Wichita.
Yep.
At Heart's Desire.
If you're a beginner, the drawn thread usually has some specialty stitches in it, so you'll just have to
figure those out.
Yep. Erin, have the diamond kits you've purchased off Amazon been good quality? The one that I was sent was good quality. The ones that I purchased are, they're decent. I don't know what's good and bad. I know Stitcherista, she's a YouTuber, and she has, right, Stitcherista?
Yeah.
She has diamond painting videos if you wanted more information on that. I'm no expert. Melissa, I hear you talking about back stitching on pieces. Is this something you do on all charts? What is it?
No, most of the charts now don't call for that. Only the really involved ones do.
Some little pieces. So the back stitching on this one is his little list right here. And then these words that are naughty and nice, that's back stitched.
But you can buy charts like the Mirabilia probably that everything is back stitched, right?
Yes. I ruined this one. I don't know how. All right. But not all charts require it. No, not at all. I'll pause after the questions. Mandy, what do you guys do while you stitch?
I watch TV or Flosstube or
I just have a TV. Yeah, I just have a TV on. It's hard to watch and stitch for me. Or I sit down and do playtime with him where he kind of has independent time for a little bit. And then Stephanie, we wanted to say hi and thank you so much for your email last night. So she emailed us letting us know that a bunch of years ago, we won't say how many, she purchased one of Mom's dolls, and she still has it, and her whiskers were eaten by her cat, but Mom sent out new whiskers for her to have, and she sent pictures and everything, and it still looks as good as new, so we thought that was so awesome. So thank you so much for letting us know. Were you embarrassed?
Embarrassed about what?
She was just like, she couldn't believe it that somebody had her dolls. Okay, I'm gonna pause and so we can put him down for playtime. All right, we're back. Quick playpen break. All right, what do you got for whips or previous finishes? Let's do previous finishes.
Okay, this was our giveaway from last week, and this is Winter Wonderland from
Little House Needleworks.
Right.
And she didn't stitch the bottom of the design. She did it on blue tea coffee dyed Monaco.
And then that board I had found at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And then this was the first in the Seasons in Chalk, the first series I did with Kathy from Hands On Design. And this was the first one that came out. And this is Winter Seasons in Chalk, and it was in Just Cross Stitch magazine in 2015, I think.
Okay.
And that's mounted on a piece of chalkboard in a vintage paint by number frame. And then I have the February of the Prairie Schooler months. And this one, I feel like there was a groundhog and I changed it to the cardinal. And I think I took out the groundhog that was down there too. Because he looked too cartoony to me. Okay, and then finishes. I finished February from the... Why do I have those two magnets on the back there?
I don't know. Just saving them for later.
No, I think that they just, like, when I was doing it last night, they just... But I changed the colors. It's not on my blog yet. I'm hoping to get it up today, if not tomorrow. But it's really cute, and I love it. And it's on that little metal drawer from Hobby Lobby.
This is a hands-on design, her latest. All right. And now that one.
Oh, okay. And then I finished a Snow Day from the January Prairie Schooler. And I've done a couple of the other little Prairie Schooler seasons on this. So I did this one on here. And I just added some plaid homespun fabric for the back. And then I added a pick that's all frosted greenery with a plaid bow. So
and
cute.
You changed the dog's colors.
The dogs. Ronnie is down here on the sled, and our dog Reagan is there running. I couldn't just have random dogs. I had to
customize them. Okay. Did you have any more finishes that aren't finished?
No.
Okay, I had to finish this. I finished a Sal. It's a Christmas Miracle. This is Santa's List by Country Cottage Needleworks. And now I've got to fix this back stitching because I did something to it, but completed this for Santa Sunday. All right, where are your whips?
Can you guys believe it?
Yeah.
That's your only whip?
No, that was my finish.
No, do your whips.
Okay.
Let's see them.
So then after I finished that, I went to Vintage Christmas Sampler. This is from
Lori
Holt. And I'm doing it in the Aura Floss that it's called for, so you can purchase these. They were out of stock right now, but you can get them on Fat Quarter Shop's website. They come with every color that you need. And I'm doing it on the 10 count fabric that they sent us for it. It's hard for me to get my tension right on this because I'm so used to mine.
Looks pretty. Looks really lumpy.
Yeah, I'm so used to my fabric. So I'm going to stick it out for this one, and then the next one I do, I might go back to my normal fabric. But I like the floss a lot, so there's that. Another sale that I decided to pick up. This was for Bless Our Home. I started working on this on Monday. It was supposed to be a Mania start for me on Monday, but I just decided to do this. And then I have the 3 dogs, so Daisy and Liberty
and she stole Ronnie from the Queen Bee Flower Farm.
Ronnie. Because I didn't want to just have the so this is how my brain
gets
works.
to be Layla.
This is how my brain works, is I felt so bad for the dog that was standing here by herself. So if she ever looked at the cross stitch, she'd be like, oh, she just didn't care about me. She put me over by the flagpole instead of putting me by the other dogs. So I have her running towards the other dogs because she's playing. That's how my brain works, okay?
You didn't put a garbage can next to it?
All right, Red, White, and Bloom by Country Cottage Needleworks.
All right, I'm getting them.
And action. Start number 742.
Yeah, today is hard.
He doesn't sit still anymore. He crawls. He likes to stand up and bounce all around. He's a maniac. All right, so Red, White, and Bloom.
And we're all alone in the house, so there's nobody to help us.
Here we go.
Except for Calvin.
And then last night I worked on Little House Needleworks. This is the band sampler for summer.
I love those.
My nose is itchy. Those were my whips. Not you mean Nene. All right, Mom's whip. This is Welcome Spring by With Thy Needle and Thread.
This was one of my mania starts, and this is going to be what I focus on trying to get finished right now. It's spring. Boy, that fabric is dark, isn't it?
I love it. Mom used to dye her fabric, like just dunk it a little bit. And then I came along, and now she just super soaks it because I like the fabric dark. The colors pop really well.
This was that January chart from the snow day. And this is the chart for the little drawer, the February from Little House.
Hands on
Hands on
design.
design. Oh my gosh.
Guys, if you could see the table right now, you'd know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry I didn't open this.
Right. Yep. Thanks. Okay.
I left this morning to go to see the grandsons play hockey, and when I get back, then that's not the
Showtime.
right one. That's the fourth one, but that's the prettiest one for me so far. I love that one. But I finished the whole first one. This is Glitter Village from Country Cottage Needleworks.
I think it was Stitchy Chris. This is how she plants her garden. This is very similar to it. It's just like that's how she plants it.
This is the newest of the 4 charts. I love this one with the deer.
Okay, this is the one that I'm going to show you. This is Glitter Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is
the first one.
This was the first in the series.
Everybody keeps asking if I'm doing separate or together. You're going to have to wait and see. But I'm going to try to do one a month. And I don't know. I feel like this isn't even like Christmassy. I feel like it's more wintry. I don't think there's any Santas or things like that. Do you?
We haven't seen them all, have we?
No. But so far in the first 4. Are you hitting me?
And then this is, she was working on this again. This is Halloween Greetings. The Teresa,
For Witchy Wednesday.
For Witchy Wednesday. This is Teresa Kogut's pattern.
And the Glitter Village I did for Santa Sunday. And I finished the Farmhouse Chalk. What day did I finish that on? Wednesday? I finished it on Wednesday. So it took me...
Yeah, so that's the project she's been
9
working
days.
on that she couldn't show you guys.
I think next week you're going to be seeing it though.
Can't wait to see how many down thumb arrows we have today. Country Cottage Needleworks, Every Heart.
This is for Stars and Stripes Saturday.
You are almost done.
I just got the sheeps and the bottom row of greenery, right?
Yep.
So that'll be nice to have a patriotic finish, right?
Yes.
Patriotic boy. Yes, thank you for burping.
Because
I'm
Hobby
going to be a
Lobby.
video without you burping at me.
And then Fall Friday, she did Acorn Hill.
And the only thing I did on this was a few more of the berries up on the top because I was stitching that February piece yesterday and I wanted to get it done, so.
So some of the berries on top. So that was our whips for this week. Obviously, she had some that she did finishes for. Cash.
And I also dug through my stuff to find some spring charts that I want to start in the next few days, week, or whatever.
This is called Grown with Love. It's a hands-on design. So these are Mom's future projects that she's hoping to get done for spring. She's moving on from winter to go into spring. This is Sampler of the Season with Thy Needle and Thread. This is the spring season. I absolutely love these. We have all the seasons. Both of us have all the seasons. And
Did I already stitch that?
I think so, because you changed the purple to something else.
Or did you stitch it?
No, I haven't stitched it yet.
Oh, so then I don't have to stitch that one.
I have to stitch this one. Okay, so that was spring string. Briar Rabbit
So then I'm done with all the strings?
by La Di Da. I don't know.
I thought that the first one I did was, maybe I'm wrong.
B is for Bunny. This is another La Di Da.
Yeah, I love these.
And then Spring Row
Bent Creek.
by Bent Creek.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yep. So that's weird to me because there's like bees and beehives in there.
Right. So to me, it's more early summer, but there is an Easter one, so I might do that one.
Okay,
instead.
that makes sense then. They probably had the Easter one and then you would put this one up after that. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And then, all right, so were we going to go into no gifts?
Yeah, do the gifts.
So we got these. This was from Annie and she sent us these. She said they're very yummy. They're from a local shop. They're called Tennessee walking sticks. She sent us 2 of them.
They look so good.
Right.
Pretzels, chocolate, and pecans. My favorite.
And then she sent us these beautiful scissor fobs.
One with the chicken and one with the watering can. So cute.
And she sent cash. I already had him using it, his lovey.
But she won one of the Winter Wonderland charts, and she sent us these things, and you didn't need to send us anything, but thank you so much.
She also sent some charts, and Mom didn't have this one. She's really excited about this. This is Little House Needleworks. It's called Snow and Ice. Obviously, the ice skater, so cute. And then Snow Days by Country Cottage Needleworks.
So we'll be using the snow days for a giveaway.
Giveaway in the future, yes. Okay. And then we received this. Bring Back Monaco. Betty sent us Ray Dunn for Mom. It says stash in the middle of it.
So cute.
Absolutely
Thank
adorable.
you so much. Love it. And I've never seen that before.
And then this will be a future giveaway as well. This is Jennifer, and she created it's Jennifer Can Quilt. She created a quilting pattern for this beautiful snowflake, and she said it's good for beginners as well because she teaches you beginner quilting steps in there as well. So that'll be a future giveaway. All right, and then
Is that all it is?
yes,
Okay.
haul.
Yep. So, we got an order from Down Sunshine Lane. Plus, I placed an order with 123 Stitch because I needed some more floss for my farmhouse chalk. And
how cute is this? Thank you. Cow. Thank you. This one, Heart and Hand, Mary Making Mine, 4th of July. Whose room is that gonna go in? Not mine. I know you sleep in mine, but not mine.
This is Tulip Festival from With Thy Needle and Thread.
Love that. I love her little bow.
I love this, but I know it'll probably be one of my mania starts.
Coupe de Noël. Is that how you say it?
I love it. It just seems like me with the bowl with the stuff on the top. Yeah. And then Chelsea has this one, but I had to get it too. I need to do this for my kitchen.
Plum Street Samplers, Hen Peck.
And then we both got the new Quilters Cottage from Fat Quarter Shop. And this is by Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet. And it is so cute. I'm going to start it.
So this also uses that R floss that we were talking about. Let me show it. This box, or it has, they sell a DMC thread pack as well. So this is all available on Fat Quarter Shop. They have different accessories you can purchase for it, like thread keeps. I think these are called floss flowers. So different things that you're able to do with it. If you're a beginner, that kind of sets you up.
And this is the vintage cloth that it's stitched on.
This is what's in the picture. So this is burlap and it's 10 count. Even weave, it's an 18 by 18 piece. And it's kind of that tea coffee dye color that we like.
So Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop gave us an amazing shout out in her video this week. She does Flosstube videos, especially for beginners. So if you need help getting started, that would be a good place to go. But we appreciate the shout out, Kimberly. And she was nice enough that one of you guys this week and one of you guys next week is going to win the Quilters Cottage with the fabric.
Okay, so you're getting the chart. The chart is a full color chart too, and it's like a hardcover pamphlet. Think Prairie School or old school Prairie Schooler is what this feels like. And then
The floss.
The DMC thread pack. Yeah.
The thread keep. And the
floss flowers.
So you're getting all that.
It's going to be all set up to stitch this whenever you're ready. So the question that we're going to ask today.
What piece are you stitching right now?
What piece are you stitching right now?
And if you're doing multiples, just give us one.
Just give us one.
Yeah.
No need to...
Or tell us your favorite piece that you're stitching right now.
List the 45 like I have. So thank you so much, Fat Quarter Shop. Thank you, Kimberly. We appreciate it. We are super excited to be able to offer this to our viewers. And this is great for a beginner or an experienced cross stitcher. I love the colors in this. I think it's really springy and it can be taken into summer. They're bright and fun. Super easy. And this is good for the quilters too because of the quilters. Okay. So you're going to answer below. You're going to not say giveaway. You're not going to say free. You're going to just tell us what you're working on. And if you're a new cross stitcher and you don't have a project that you're working on, if you're working on embroidery or quilting, whatever you're working on, be a subscriber, like the video. Those are the rules. I just follow them. Okay, she made them. I just follow them. I just have to enforce them. That's what it is. Last week we had another giveaway.
Right, and we showed you the previous finish of the Little House Needleworks Winter Wonderland.
So this is the chart that you guys were entering for last week. The winner for this, and once I let you know that you won, please go below, and I'll show that now. So if you're on your computer, it's the same. Right below our video, our talking faces, you're going to see...
Show them how to leave a comment and show them how to do the drop-down thing.
I'm going to...
Because we get questions about that all the time. I can't figure out where to leave a comment. And
if you look down below right here, there's this little arrow and that drops you down into our description box. And all of those hyperlinks will take you to an actual website where we've...
Plus all the days that we stitch, all of our stitch-alongs, my blog, my Facebook page, our Instagrams are all down there. Everything that you can imagine is down there. So,
and then also if you're on it... Let me see if I can do it this way because it's more realistic. See, there's all these videos down here below, and then you scroll past that still, and down here is where you can leave the comment. And that's where you're going to enter for the giveaway. The giveaway isn't through the email or like Instagram message. It's through the comments on YouTube's. Okay, so the winner for Winter Wonderland, without further ado, is Chris Bishop. So congratulations. Thank you so much for entering. If you can, please give us your physical address at the email address listed below, and we will get that out to you.
Okay.
And Winter Apocalypse happened last week, so we're
yes, I didn't
shipping
go to the
it
post
out.
Office. Yeah.
Week.
Last week's did not go out last week.
Mail wasn't even garbage.
We had 2 days with no mail.
Yeah, no mail, no garbage. All our city buildings were closed except for warming centers. Like, it was pretty serious. So.
And when my husband went outside yesterday, he found a package, the package with the scissor fobs. It was thrown by our garbage can in the driveway.
Oh, they were. Because I know my UPS man was still out. They still had to deliver. I feel very bad for them. If I could have said, skip me and just deliver it the next day, I would have. But they were out. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but again, it's supposed to be in the 30s and 40s, and now we're supposed to start getting rain. So, ooh, flooding.
Yeah, can't wait.
Flooding, all by us. Okay.
So anyway, follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's 2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you can see more of everything that we do and all the colors and all the things you need to know are there. And then if you get your inspiration from us, please tag us, tag my blog. We appreciate all of you people that do take the time to do that. And it's nice to be appreciated.
Yep, absolutely.
Chelsea's looking at me like...
No, I was just watching him. So we have a lot of stuff on the table today. I'm making sure that I didn't forget anything. If I did forget something, I will talk about it next week. Don't worry. This video is already chaotic. I know we're going to have 15 start and stops, and we got him screaming in the background and us losing our brains. So, I mean, it's just a normal Saturday. Normal Saturday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and taking the time to comment. I enjoy reading all of them. I love it.
It's real life.
Yep. I don't know about that. Okay, guys. So are we done?
I think so. Well, anyway.
Are you waving?
Anyway, next week should be exciting. We should be able to show you the farm. And
I'm not pregnant. That's not next week's excitement.
Maybe Layla will have puppies.
No, she's good. She's been spayed. All my dogs are spayed. No worries there. I don't need that. Okay, so next week we
anyway.
might be able to show you the chalk on the farm. Farmhouse chalk.
Yes. We can't get anything right.
Because I have like a chalk on the farm way of saying that it just kind of rolls out. So farmhouse chalk.
Right.
The
And
holidays.
I went and got all my supplies yesterday for finishing, so I'm going to get it all finished up. And
she had to go to like 7 different Hobby Lobbies to get enough sticky board to make it work. She had a chauffeur yesterday, though. My stepdad drove her all around. She was FaceTiming me, and she's like, I really like this, but I have to walk it out to the car in front of David. And I just don't know if we can put it into one bag. Very funny. I know you guys can relate. All right, guys. We will see you next week.
bye.
Bye.